don't know when he works. Is he retired?
Your attention, please. Tonight, we pause to honor and remember a graduate of Plymouth High School class of 2025 who tragically passed away this week, Austin Feldman. Austin was someone who loved life and lived it with a sense of adventure. He loved motorcycles, hunting, and spending time in his new truck on long drives through the countryside. He found joy in snowboarding, snowmobiling, and riding dirt bikes. What stood out most about Austin wasn't that the things he enjoyed, but the person he was. Always positive and always seeing the bright side. He had a way of making everyone around him feel like family. At this time, we ask you to join us in a moment of silence as we reflect on Austin's memory, give thanks for the time we shared, and hold his loved ones in our thoughts. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to homecoming football at Wonderfinky Field, home of your Plymouth Panthers. Tonight in this East Central Football Conference game, your undefeated Plymouth Panthers host the Chargers of Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. And now, all those who are able, please stand and remove your hats. Place your hands over your hearts as our own Plymouth High School marching band, under the direction of Director Cody Whistler, performs our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's homecoming week in Plymouth, Wisconsin, where tonight our Plymouth Panthers will host the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers. Scott Richards, Aaron Martell, Kurt Zolp, the staff in the studio, and we are ready for a great homecoming game on a very, very pleasant October night.
Scott, you couldn't ask for anything better. October 3rd, it was 88 degrees earlier today. It's 75 right now. And you have Plymouth coming in, number 3 team in the state in our division, ready to play a homecoming game that the kids are all excited for. It's going to be a great matchup tonight.
Yeah, I know the coaches talked to the players, hey, you had a huge win last week. That's done. I'm sure they said that when they got on the bus. And this is a catch-em game. You know, look out. This team always runs a little different stuff than we see or anybody sees. They're well coached. At least I've always thought so. And they're taking on the number 3 team in the state. Anything they can do is going to make their night great.
Well, that's just it. I mean, KML's coming in here and they're like, hey, we want to take down the giant that's in our conference right now. They run a triple option. And Coach Valbrecht was just sharing with me earlier this week. I was just like, hey, we had an emotional win last week. You've had homecoming. You've been off on your schedules or whatnot. We're a little banged up. You got to stay focused and take care of what you can do.
You're exactly right, but I'll tell you what, it's everything has changed. You know, you talk to people around town, and of course, I've been around for a while.
A long while.
And it's the homecoming is different, but I watched the parade today with our Grand Marshals, Dan Knauss and Shelley Zimmerman, 2 well-deserving Grand Marshals, and how neat that was, how many kids were involved. The people of Plymouth are out to support them. It was just a wonderful, wonderful time and event. But now it's Friday night at Finke Field. The moon's bright. KML's on the sideline. We're introducing our players, and I think our kids are ready to go. They played as good a second half as I've seen in a long, long time last week.
Well, they showed a lot of resiliency of struggling the first half, but then continue to grind, and when they had the opportunity, they took it. And I think that's what's so telling of this kind of caliber of a team. Just like, hey, yep, we were behind, but we kept on fighting and then made it a dominant 28-14 win over a good Port Washington team.
Oh, yeah, and Port's 3-3, but now they've lost to the number 1 team in the state in
Correct.
Division 3, the number 3, and a very good Pewaukee team who's in Division 2. They're good. They're a good team, well coached. But the Panthers played well, and I'll tell you what, they always say the players have to make plays. They did in that game.
They did. They absolutely did.
And I got to read the paper just a little bit today and talked to a couple kids today, and they said, boy, our line did a good job. And now you got a good team because you're giving credit to your teammates.
Correct. And that's going to be the challenge today. KML is going to come in. They have a big offensive line, big D line. They have a tight end at 6'8". So they're going to have to, 6'8", and they run the triple option. They have 3 running backs and a quarterback that average between 200 and 400 yards for this year. So it's disciplined football, and then taking advantages of the places that you can. Your speed, your athleticism, and just being able to depend on one another as a team. And I think they'll come out on top tonight.
Well, it appears that the Panthers are kicking off, which I assume is they deferred and will take the kickoff to start the second half. KML will receive the kick 3 deep. That's a little unusual, but they've been sort of watching what we kick, and we keep them guessing.
Keeping the options open, right, Scott?
Especially when we kicked off at Port, tried to kick it on the ground to hit the Port player, bounced our way, we got the ball. I can hear the Port fans, what are you doing, onside kicking? Well, we just try things.
Correct.
So this program is brought to you by the Backers, our TV14 sponsored team. Proud to have the Backers supporting the youth and term teams in the community. We invite you to become a backer. For more information, contact Ginny, 933-3382, Scott, 889-1819. And so we are ready to go. Kick is good. Carry down to about the 14-yard line. And he is met quickly and hard at about the 33.
Your starting defense for your Plymouth Panthers, number 3, Josh Watkins, number 9, Parker Bursch, number 11, Cole Kuhn, number 15, Caden Schultz, number 19, Tyler Williams, number 23, Aiden DeMonk, number 28, Maximo Troca, number 32, Charlie Nass, number 35, Sawyer Vopagel, number 42, Nate Hessel, number 44, Nolan Ritchie.
So we're ready to go. If you haven't seen, well, you're a little older, like some of us, you've seen the triple option. They don't do that a lot, and now a little excitement.
Little excitement. They've been looking forward to this game all week. But Plymouth defense comes in averaging, only giving up 9 points a game, and that's a little distorted because of the Lakeside game, Lakeside Lutheran game. But playing disciplined football on defense, being able to hold teams to very little is going to be the key tonight because they can put offense up on the board.
So here we go again. Panthers ready to go. Dive back. So what the triple option, you want to explain the triple option?
I'm going to leave that to you because that's actually before my day.
Now, I also ran a single wing one time, but no, the triple option, you have two backs on either side of the quarterback. It can be different. You have the back, the way you turn, the first back is usually the dive back, the quarterback's the second carrier, and the other back is a pitch back. And they run stuff off it. They can run reverses. They're going to split the ends out. It's a run-first offense, no question about that.
See what happened with that when the quarterback waited so long that actually our nose tackled the fullback and the quarterback to have a loss of 2 yards. So it's setting up 2nd and 7 yards.
So a loss on that play. See the quarterback? Oh, that's a big hit.
Cole Kuhn came diving in on that right end, making that tackle. Great pursuit by that Plymouth defense.
I tell you what, that's a huge play. And again, usually you have designated. You've got dive, you've got quarterback, you got pitch. Kuhn had the quarterback, and I don't think the quarterback liked it a lot.
I don't think so. And that's just it. They were talking very much, you have to play assignment sure.
Well,
and so everyone has a spot to play.
They gave up 5 on a penalty, and they've knocked them back 4. That's a nice way to do it.
Good start.
So third and 9. Nice play. Great play.
That's a great play by Parker Bursch, and Tyler Williams finished it off with a loss of 2 yards, putting it at 4th and 11. Great team defense.
Did they fly to the ball?
They did.
I mean, we don't want to talk about a couple of the games we saw on TV the last couple of weeks, but did they fly to the ball? Assignment sure. So Aiden DeMonk is back deep, number 23, to receive the punt. So 10:02 to go in the first quarter, and the Panthers will be getting the ball.
Good rush.
Nice kick. Just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm sure they can't hear me, but okay, Panthers will have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. 9:44 to go in the ball game. The Paddock Club, Lake Street in Elkhart Lake, where Chef Lynn Chisholm celebrates the money from local farmers using old world techniques, making artisanal handmade pasta, bread, house smoked meat sandwiches, and a lot more. Wednesday and Thursday, you can try opportunities of multiple dishes, small plate specials at reasonable prices. They still offer the regular menu. Paddock Club open Wednesday through Saturday. Dinner being served in the bar, dining room, or takeout beginning at 5. Comfort food made with love for you and your family. So here we go. 1st and 10. Direct snap to Kuhn. Carries the ball over the right side. Picks up a very short gain. Just over a yard gain. So 2nd and 1. Again, Panthers were able to hold the KML Crusaders on their first series after a penalty. They actually knocked them backwards. 2nd and 9. Eichenberger, the quarterback. Okay.
So, Scott, one of the things that you're going to see tonight is we have a couple of injuries on our offensive force here today. We got Cole Kuhn, number 11, Augie Eggenberger, number 15, Caden Schultz, Aiden DeMonk, Maximo Troca, Charlie Nash. You're also going to see Sawyer Vopogel in at running back. Offensive line is going to be number 54, Zach Miller, 55, Noah Stentonpole, number 65, Bronx Romanowski, 66, Joy Anhalt, and number 79, Jacob Schaub.
So we've had what I call concentration errors, 2 concentration bellies, an offsides and a procedure. Same play with Schultz in motion. Gets it outside to Kate Schultz. Pretty well played.
Good patience on Caden right there. That's a good play.
Gets back the penalty and gains another couple, so pickup of about 7 will make it third and about 7.
Yeah, right now this week we're going to be down with our leading rusher, Devin Miller, and our leading receiver, Dylan Korthals, are both nursing some injuries. So again, as we've talked already in the first part of our broadcast, is it's going to be a team effort. It's not just leaning on some of your studs, your leading receiver and your leading running back, but everyone together.
Eichenberger rolls out to his right. He's got some time. Keep looking. Throws it deep. We're going to see that's a nice
That's great
catch.
patience. The offensive line did an amazing job giving him time. Great pass and catch to Parker Bursch.
And he got the 1 foot in. That's all he needed. It's good.
Augie is right now is at 75% passing. He's got over 755 yards of throwing, and he just added another 40 to that total.
We can't throw that like a Nerf in the backyard.
Absolutely.
So I formation. Choke is at the tail on this one. Eichenberger keeps, gets around left side, cuts back, going to the end zone. Eichenberger for the score.
That was a great play. Good sneak to the fullback. Then great patience. Great block by Maximo Choka. Found his way down the sideline for a Panther touchdown.
And a great cut by Eichenberger to take it all the way. So after getting penalty, they had second and about 14. They take it down to score. 7:55 to go in the first quarter. Panthers lining up for the extra point. Landon Yerk to kick the ball. Snap is good, placement's good, and kick is good as well. So Plymouth is up 7-0, 7:55 to go in the first quarter. That was a nice drop. Well, a couple nice plays.
But that's just it. You come in, the defense shuts them down right away. They got a 5-yard penalty. They actually ended up 4th and 11. We get the ball back. We're backed up because of a penalty, but they're able to make the plays, get creative. Great pass and catch from Augie to Parker, and then Augie just doing the rest with some great blocking. It's a great start to this game.
Miller and Belt Incorporated, Hillendale Road, a corner of Highway 67 and County PP. Invites you to stop in and check out their complete line of steel products. You'll find trimmers, blowers, edgers, lawnmowers, chainsaws, batteries, chargers, and much more. Stop in and see for yourself the great selection of steel products at Miller & Belt. Keep in mind, they service everything they sell at Miller & Belt. So, Yerk is going to kick off again. Got it down to about the 14 on the last one. Panthers defense was solid. Yeah, that's a great way to start the game. Again, we talk about these games. Records in high school, they're kids.
Absolutely.
But they played solid defense. They took advantage of some opportunities on offense. And Yerk's going to kick. He's kind of squibs and it went in the end zone. It's a touchback. Comes out to the 20-yard line.
One of the things that I really appreciate about Plymouth defense is they like to look for pressure. They're fast around the ball. They're athletic within that. Sometimes they're very much undersized on the D-line, but they use that to their advantage to be able to have speed and then put pressure to cause confusion, rush the throw, rush the run, whatever the case may be.
They have quickness.
Looks like we have a timeout by the officials.
I think they're fixing.
Are they changing batteries, or what are we doing here?
Unless it was something with the cushion on the goalpost, I don't know.
I doubt that.
There's something behind the goalpost too. So
yeah.
Well, whatever. No conjecture on our part anymore.
As long as it's not a Randy Moss moon on the goalpost, we're okay.
Dive up the middle, picks up almost 5 yards. Josh Duma on the carry, picks up 5 yard. That's a good carry on first down with this type of an offense. So 2nd and 5, KML's ball. Panthers leads 7-0.
And that's going to be their key runner. It's Josh Duma on that fullback position, along with their quarterback, Jonah Cruz, is that combination between the two of them.
Well, and then in this offense, you almost have to establish that dive. We've changed defenses just a little bit here. We were starting a 4-4. Now it's basically a 5-3, and I think we got a movement
we
at
have
the
movement
top.
number 25, unfortunately, for KML, Sam Carstensen.
Yeah, 25 when he slapped himself in the head.
He
Got to
did.
let us know who it was.
Kind of gives us the heads up, and that's the unfortunate thing as a wide receiver. You should never jump off sides. Unfortunately, like you said earlier, Scott, they're kids, they're young men. You get that excitement. Maybe you knew the ball was coming to him, whatever the case may be, but backs him up 5 yards to put it at 2nd and 10.
Whatever it was, we appreciate it. So you're right. So 2nd and 10. We have 5 on the line with a single safety deep. Must be man coverage on the outside.
Fumble.
Oh, that was a good pitch too. Great fumble. Who got that?
Bursch came running up from his safety position. He came so fast on that line that he must have been the pitchback responsibility.
He maybe made that the pitchback a little nervous because, yeah, he came flying up. Well, he took out the dive back. That's great. They had somebody on the QB, but now they're in great position at the 22-yard line of the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers.
It's definitely something that will help you out, taking advantage of their miscues.
Same backfield, Kuhn, Troka, and Eichenberger. Eichenberger, I think.
So Augie kept that ball. I'm a little surprised that there wasn't a flag because the KML defender took his head off, but must not have grabbed.
The coaches aren't saying much, so. But, yeah, he
again, he waited so long on giving it to the Maximo Troca on that dive play, and that kind of cost him a loss of 5 yards. Setting up 2nd and 15.
Okay, we got same backfield, Schultz in motion. Eichenberger's going to.
Oh,
whoops.
So I got a little fan right there. They were setting up the tight end screen, and it was wide open. Unfortunately, Cole must have lost it in the lights.
Yeah.
And
dropped. See ball, catch ball.
Correct.
But, again, that happens. Shake it off. Can't change that one. It was a good setup, good call, well run. And Eichenberger hit him right in the hands.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So 3rd and 15. I
look for some isolation on Caden Schultz right here, number 15.
He picked up about 6 on a comeback. That's a long pass to the opposite side.
That is a very long pass.
So
I think this is a good idea going for it on 4th down. Worst case scenario, you pin them back a little bit deeper. You want to be able to score as many points as you can in this first half. I like this aggressive play.
Well,
even though it's 4th and 9.
And you want to take advantage of that opportunity at the 22-yard line. You hate to come away empty, but I think they're a little. What is your distance versus the chance we're going to take here? So you got doubles bottom of the screen, single at the top.
Okay, we got an extra 5 yards. They jumped twice on that one.
Yeah, it took them twice.
He jumped once, came back, jumped a second time, and the refs got him the second time. So that shortens up that 4th down to 4th and 4. It'll be interesting to see if they keep the same play call, if they call something else with that shortened.
Well, obviously they're big. They're 2 big plays with a pass to Bursch on a great catch, and Eichenberger on a keeper on an option. Troca single back in the backfield. Oh, right.
Caden
right
breaks the tackle.
Right
Touchdown, Panthers.
I'll tell you, Augie didn't have a ton of time, but boy, he zipped that ball.
But I love that play because basically Caden was told, hey, run down 10 yards, turn around, and the ball was right there.
So,
unfortunately, we're going to have to call this back. Holding against the Panthers, just called on the field. We got a little excited there, Scott. We missed the yellow laundry on the field. So now we'll have to do that again. This is where I wish we could call down to production and see an instant replay.
It seemed like he was pretty sure of the call. And there was on every pass though. There's been seepage, so the line's going to have to step up a little bit. It's not easy. They're gonna monkey around with it. They're actually relatively young line. But, boy, I tell you, they
Going deep for Caden. Got it. Oh!
good defensive play.
That was a great defensive play. Caden went out with both hands. The defender came in, punched the ball out at the back of the end zone. I like that play call. Just a great play by KML defender.
It was well thrown to the one place that somebody could catch it. As soon as it got in, he knocked the ball out. So, hey, the Chargers dodged the bullet. 1st and 10 at their 22. 2 penalties on the two penalties, a sack. We're a little sleepy at the moment, but the defense can always pick you right back up. 1st and 10, Kettle Moraine. Okay, dive right up the middle, picks up about 2.
I'm really curious to see what KML is going to do. You see number 89 for KML. That's John Cruz, 6'8", 245, sophomore, against Parker Bursch, who's 5'11", $170. That lineup right there is just like, how do you not just toss it out to him? I get it. You want to set things up, whatever the case may be, but you have such a disadvantage. It's going to be interesting to see if they get the ball to big old number 89. Fumble again.
Quarterback got it back.
So he gave a fake to no one.
And he got a little lucky that the ball bounced basically right back into his tummy.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, it was good. There was penetration by the Panthers defensive line. So bring up 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6, 3:53 to go in the first quarter at the KML's own 25-yard line. Yeah, you're going to have mistakes. You know, you're going to be banged up. We talked about both. Everybody's banged up this time of year. I mean, you've been going at this since early August. But these are the kind of plays a really good team like Plymouth needs to make. 3rd and long. Well, actually very well covered by Bursch. It was well covered by the Panthers. They had somebody getting close to the QB, but it looks like KML will have to punt. And the Panther coaching staff assumes the same. DeMunk is deep.
Yeah, unfortunately for KML, Cruz is only 35% passing this year with 330 yards. He's a running type quarterback.
Right.
So if we're able to put them in position of passing, that definitely gives our defense an advantage.
Well, and that's where this offense is not designed to come from behind, really. Snap is good. The kick is good. It's going to bounce. DeMonk's going to get it. He'll get up a couple yards. Gets it out of bounds at about and we got another penalty. At about the 45-yard line, but we got a penalty, and I'm going to guess that's something on the receiving team. Hasn't marked it yet. We're waiting to see.
We're still waiting to see what that penalty is. We are going backwards. Must be a block in the back or a hold. Going back 10 yards. Excuse me, personal foul, 15 yards.
Was a personal, I didn't see the signal.
I didn't see the illegal block is a 15-yard penalty,
Yeah.
I guess. Wow.
So, is that 4 penalties already? I think so.
At least 4, if
At
not
least
5.
4.
Yeah.
And we had one last week. I don't know who it was, but on the Miller was returning interception. It was a block 25 yards away.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
You appreciate the enthusiasm, but then you just got to kind of know what you got to do here. Augie carries it up the middle, gets loose, gets to the outside. He's on his feet.
Direct snap to Kuhn.
The old Wildcat Kuhn gets another. He keeps going. He might take this to the house. He's awful close down to the 6.
That was a great run by Cole Kuhn. Direct snap to him, fouled his blockers, got creative down the sideline, and ran all the way down to the 7-yard line. Great play by Cole Kuhn.
I only saw the one, but yeah, that was a great play. You know, he looked like he's going to be tackled at about the 30, the 25. Unfortunately, just that the last kid had a chance to corral him from above. So, first and goal at the 7-yard line of KML. 2:52 to go in the first quarter. Eigenberger, Troka, and Kuhn in the backfield. Troka gets it. I'll tell you, they're getting penetration up the middle of that line. That happened to Eigenberger. I think they're confusing alignment a little bit.
Well, last time they had 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 down linemen.
Yep.
And so really you have to be assignment sure on our offensive line. But that also lines up if we can give it just a little bit more time for Augie, that sets our receivers up to get so much more creative because they have so many in the box. Like a fade to Caden Schultz right now would be fantastic. Instead, it's going to be a reverse to Caden Schultz.
And he's going to take it.
And touchdown, Caden Schultz on a jet sweep. Great play. One of the things I've so appreciated this year with Gail Grahn, our offensive coordinator, is how creative he's gotten to get so many different people the ball. And just being able to, you don't know where it's coming from. It's just been a great play call.
I'm amazing we're calling a jet sweep with a Schultz. No, that was a great call. And Kate, he carried people into the end zone. So you're for the extra point. Panthers up 13-0. Kick is up, kick is good, 14-0, 2:02 left to go in the first quarter. Plymouth Furniture, Eastern Avenue, is located behind McDonald's. They have over 40 mattress styles on display from Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster. The Plymouth Furniture carries furniture, mattresses, and appliances with an amazing selection of sofas, recliners, lift chairs, lodge furniture, dining room furniture, custom-made Amish furniture, and bedroom furniture. They carry quality brands like Flex Steel, Southern Motion, Best, GE, and Ashley. Make sure to visit the back of Plymouth Furniture, where you will find the area's largest furniture clearance center with great deals on mattresses, furniture, and appliances. That's Plymouth Furniture. So, after a little stumble on a first down at the 22, they come back, do a great job on defense. And they're going to kick off now. Now, the Kabalowski name is familiar because their family, I think their grandpa lived in Cascade. I used to play basketball against them. Nice kick by Erk. Takes it down to the 5. Trying to hold them deep. And they did. That's a
Who came
good
from
job.
behind? Cole Kuhn, shocking. That was he came from the backside, and unfortunately for the young receiver, blew him up.
He didn't make first contact, but he certainly made contact. So, first and 10 for the Kettle Moraine Chargers. 1:55 to go in the first quarter. It's been all, KML has not got a first down. There's been penalties on both sides, but the Panthers, a little bit unusual for them. I think you're right, Aaron, they've had 5 penalties so far. Can't change that, just got to move forward. Parker Bursch has got that one.
Scott, I'd love to be able to rewind and watch that one again. Parker Bursch is the back safety. His responsibility is that running back. And so he is beelining to the ball to be able to make that play 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That's just a fantastic play by Parker Bursch.
You know, you're right. And we're talking about kids that didn't get their names called a lot last year.
No.
You know, and that's the way it is. You sort of work, wait. I shouldn't say wait your turn, but be ready when your turn comes. And he's making the most of it right now. So it's 2nd and 18. Ball backed up inside the 15. I don't know if it was a fumble or a bad pitch or whatever, but it looks like KML has the ball yet. What I've noticed when they've had a bad play, they get really simple. It's almost like, you know, they're not confident with some of the other things maybe they can run. It's certainly not throwing the football. So 3rd and 9, ball backed up now, and KML 14-yard line, 43 seconds to go. Could be the last play of the first quarter. Now you be assignment secure here.
And you know that they need to pass. They're not very good at passing, but you still have to have your corners play responsible football. They are going to drop back. Good pressure. Fumble. Ooh, oh, unfortunate. It's going to be interesting to see what they call. Unfortunately, that should have been a fumble. He's going to call intentional grounding, which is still a positive thing.
Lost it down. So you must have shoveled it forward. Boy, that's hard. You know, officials right there. And you know, we can question something because
sure,
it's easy
absolutely.
to do from high in the sky here.
There's no accountability on our end, so we can question whatever we want.
I don't have the striped shirt on. Nice orange one, though.
Correct.
But, yeah. So
but that was a great play. Josh Watkins, number 3, looked like it was like a shot out of a cannon. Came beelining towards the quarterback, number 5. Excuse me. Number 3, Jackson Mertz.
Well, it's going to be 4th down. And they're going to have their tail right on the 1-yard line.
4th and 26 on the 1-yard line. So this is where I look at sending everybody because you have a shortened snap for this punt. He gets the punt off. Decent punt. Come on, Aiden.
No.
Come on, Aiden.
Well,
Aiden does pick it up, secures the ball.
Okay, so
to the 34-yard line.
That is not a bad punt. I mean, really, for that kid, that's not a bad punt out to the 35. It's a 34-yard punt with your butt to the end line. But it's great for the Panthers. 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. They get the ball again inside Kettle Moraine Lutheran territory at the KML 34-yard line. Same backfield. Kuhn, Troka, Eichenberger. Schultz at the top of the screen. Can't catch the number on the bottom. I think it's DeMonk, 23. Troka gets the ball, dances around a little bit. He's going to pick up about 3, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter with Plymouth Panthers leading the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers by a score of 14-0. Not a bad quarter. Enough mistakes for the Panthers, but overall, they have shown they can just dominate this game if they just play clean ball.
Oh, that's just it, Scott. They were able to come in. Their defense is swarming. They do not have KML does not have positive yardage in the first quarter. They actually have negative gains in the first quarter. No first downs, multiple fumbles, multiple mistakes, and Panthers have taken advantage of it. They missed one opportunity on a fumble, or it would be 21-0.
Right.
But right now, 14-0. You like that going into the second quarter. We have the ball. It's on the 32-yard line, going in 2nd and 8. It's a great start.
20/20 Visions, Doctors Brad Wicklund, Dr. Corrine Beiersdorf, and Dr. Alexandria Van Els. 20/20 Visions is dedicated to the eye care needs of their patients. Their mission is to provide superior eye health care, including the prevention, diagnosis, and treatment of eye diseases on a personal level. 20/20 Vision's goal is to provide exceptional service materials in a caring manner with an emphasis on patient education. Call 20/20 Visions at 893-EYES for an appointment today. So, Panthers, 2nd and 8.
I know you're up 14-0. Devin Miller is out, your leading rusher. But I would love to see them take a little bit more advantage of passing.
Outside.
That should be a penalty, and it is
Horse
a penalty.
collar.
It's a great run by number 20, Dylan Smith, with a horse collar tackle, so we'll get another additional 15 yards.
I was talking today how Dylan Smith has been coming on.
That's great.
Yeah, here again, a name you didn't hear a lot early, but it's coming on. He certainly showed some quickness.
He's got some speed there, and it's really neat to be able to see him as a senior being able to come on. You're in the shadow, right, of Devin Miller, who is a stud running back, over 800 yards rushing, 17 touchdowns. He's right now nursing a knee and hamstring, but great play by Dylan Smith.
Well, I tell you what, I'm just get to look down. We got a great student crowd tonight. We always get a pretty darn nice crowd. The stands are basically packed. The sidelines are packed. My dad would be walking back and down on the hill mad that he couldn't see over the bleachers.
Augie with the keep. Gets
He
a block,
skips a
runs
couple of
over
them,
one
keeps
side,
going,
kicks outside.
And it's a score for Augie Eigenberger. Touchdown, Plymouth. 11:26 to go. It's 20-0 with the extra point coming. Tell you, that left side of the line did a nice job. They cleared some paths for him.
Augie this year's already has 4 rushing touchdowns. Add 2 more tonight to put them at 6 rushing touchdowns. That was one of the plays, and I think this drive was a drive that is absolutely demoralizing for KML.
Yeah.
They looked like they gave up on that run because Augie just could do what he wanted to do.
Yerk's kick is good. Boomed that one. So 21-0, 11:26 to go in the first half. The Panthers taking charge. Meyer Motors, 107 Pleasant Lane on the east side of Plymouth. They thank you for voting us #1 in Sheboygan County for the best in these categories. Best new car dealership 3 years in a row. Best local owned business. Best auto repair shop. Best tire center. Best car wash and detail shop. Serving you since 1926, we pride ourselves on customer service with a wide variety of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get to know us at www.gomeyermotors.com. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and even TikTok. Meyer Motors, small town dealership with a big town service. Looking forward to see you soon. Dirk is going to get ready to kick off.
Scott, when you don't have your leading rusher, you don't have your leading pass catcher in Devin and Dylan, and you're up 21-0, that is a great recipe for team-focused football.
Other people are stepping up.
Correct.
And it's hard. You know, it's hard for any kid that isn't starting playing a ton maybe, but you got to be ready to go, and this is that opportunity right now for you. Good tackle. Oh, leave him go. There you go. So KML gets a pretty decent return out to about the 30-yard line.
Corey Stark, sophomore, pushed him out of bounds. Thankfully, he didn't take him to the ground. Good coverage there on our special teams, our we teams.
Now the defense can't let down.
Correct.
And that's not even coach speak. It's just keep hammering away here, playing your responsibilities, be aggressive to the ball. They haven't. What I'm a little surprised at is they haven't shown some little gimmick play to try to keep you off them a little bit. Nonetheless, 1st and 10. There's Schultz again.
Fumble, Katie with a great strip, and he recovers it himself.
Now that's a play.
That is a great hustle
That's
play
a
by
play.
Katie Schultz. He strips him at the 10-yard line, then recovers.
He noticed how he hammered at him.
He hammered it down. That was a great play.
Well, it's like trying to get the last donut on the Schultz table. That was a
great play, because the reality is, for KML, Josh Juba is your leading rusher. He just broke right down the middle. He is looking to the end zone to be able to score that touchdown. Caden Schultz, with his speed, comes from behind, snaps it out of his hand, then the ball tosses around, and he lands up on that recovery on the 6-yard line. Great play by Caden Schultz.
He had that all the way. And I said that wasn't a trick play. That was a simple dive up the middle that we didn't cover. But nonetheless, we have the ball back. 11:06 to go. 21-0. Timeout by KML. Waldo State Bank, 119 North Depot Street in beautiful downtown Waldo. Local independent like you. Waldo State Bank, serving the community since 1913. Contact them at www.Waldo State Bank, member FDIC, or stop in and visit their great and friendly staff. Waldo State Bank. Plymouth Glass, 402 East Main Street, Kinnicor from the library, is a family-run business. Honored to serve the people of our community. They offer a wide variety of services, including standard and custom shower enclosures, aluminum storefront windows and doors, safety glass, glass tabletops, thermopane replacement, plastics, cabinet glass. They are ready to handle all your glass needs. Stop in. 1st and 10, Plymouth. Pick up about 2.
Handoff to number 20, Dylan Smith
Smith on the carry picks up 2. Again, they're back a little bit by the end zone, out to the 9-yard line, our own 9-yard line, I should say.
And the offense is going to have a good opportunity right here to be able to have a nice long drive. They might be able to put some things into play that they weren't sure if they're going to get to. Being able to still play that disciplined football. Our offensive line has done well. Need to continue to create those opportunities. And there's another 5 yards within that.
And that always helps.
It does.
Well, it's Augie's cadence is what's doing it, you know. And when you're a 280-pound lineman, once you get it moving, it's hard to stop it.
Absolutely.
Here again, it's a little bit, it's a concentration issue, certainly, but also you're hoping to make a play if you're the Kettle Moraine player. I mean, that hurts when you are 6 yards from a score and it didn't happen. So 2nd and 4 now after the penalty. And up the middle. Hard run by Kuhn. Keeps going. Boy, he keeps his feet going. That's great. Out to about the 32-yard line. I tell you,
well, there's been some rumblings of which Kuhn is the most athletic. And I'll tell you what, Cole is putting his name in the hat for being the most athletic of the 3 Kuhn brothers.
Well, that's okay.
Absolutely.
Not his dad.
I'm not going there. That's on you.
No, I coached Todd. He was a very good athlete. Schultz going deep. He caught another one. And he got an interference besides.
That's one of the advantages that you have when you have your wide receiver that's standing at 6'3", that can go up for the ball. He can jump at the highest point, still had contact, made the catch. That's a great pitch and catch by Augie and Caden Schultz.
It was set up well. He was isolated. I'd try to get it out in the air a little bit quicker, but still, it was a great catch. Actually, the defense wasn't bad. Unfortunately, he ran into the receiver, and it was the right call.
Scott, what I hear you saying is that he needed to run slower. He was too fast. Or Augie's got to throw it farther.
Well, you got to tell you, he threw it. When they were at the 32, he threw it. He threw it 40-plus yards in the air. Smith still in the backfield. Kuhn moves all over the place. I talked about him being a Swiss Army knife a couple games ago. Augie's got some friends in the backfield. He's got a lot of them.
So that was a misplay. He looked to throw it right away and out to the left, and nobody was there, so he had to tuck and run.
Or the receiver didn't run.
Yeah, it looks
right
like Caden is shooting his hand up on that one. He had a great play. The previous play looks like he missed an assignment on that last play. Sack of 5 yards sets up 2nd and 15.
Yeah, that's second for sure sack. There's been a lot of pressure on Augie. I mean, he escaped one and threw a nice pass early to Bursch. Little toss to Smith. Smith cuts up.
Good
gets
cut.
a break. Gets a break.
Break that tackle.
Good break.
Oh, unfortunately. We got some more laundry on the field. Looks like there's going to be holding against Plymouth. It's hard. You put the wide receivers out there to make that block. If you don't get your body in position, square with the corner or square with the safety, you're going to be reaching, you're going to be grabbing, and there can be holding on those receivers in that open space.
More than anything, they call it a stock block. Get in the way.
Right.
Just get in the way.
You just have to slow things down.
Well, this. And it's a spot foul.
Correct.
So as a spot foul, that makes it more challenging. So
he sets up for 2nd and 22.
Yep. Dylan Smith coming off, Troca back in. I mean, they have an arsenal and a lot of players that can pick up a lot, but you're really putting yourself in some difficult situations. You had a chance to really opened this thing up, and a couple big penalties have really hurt. Eichenberg gets outside.
He waited long on that one. Oh, wow.
Kettle Moraine played that well. They played that well. The way they and apparently we trust our defense. We're at the 35. You punt it, you might pick up 15 yards. You might get a little bit lucky and drop it inside the 5, but we're going to trust our offense.
Well, right now it's still third down, Scott. I'm going to bail you out on that one. So third and 15.
That's right. That penalty took it.
So we got Twins, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Need good protection. Augie steps up. Looks like we might have a penalty flag, 2 penalty flags. Could be offsetting. I think we have a face mask on Augie and potential holding on our offensive line. We'll see what the refs say.
Face mask indicated.
Oh, maybe that's the only flag. They both saw it.
Yeah,
So it's going to be an automatic first down. Sorry, folks. We had 2 flags thrown. We assumed it was 2 different infractions. It looks like it's the same
one was in the
infraction.
backfield, one was by the front judge. But they both saw the same thing. They both called it. So they must both be right.
Must be. I mean, we saw it from up here, but we're a little biased.
Personal foul. Yep. 15.
Now, does it give us an automatic first down? Or is it third down still? So not automatic because it was.
He held up the 3 fingers. So 2 downs. Now that we're at third down, like I should have said before. Tell you who's picked up a lot of yards just running hard with the ball has been Kuhn. Tell you, they're going to have to work on this.
So they lined up 6 on that line.
Yeah, they did.
And number 79, Jacob Shaw, did a good job trying to hold his guy, but there's another guy got free on the other side that took him down. Thankfully, Augie was strong enough to be able to hold on to that ball.
So from 3rd and 6 to 4th and 14, again, we have people that can get open and catch the ball. You got to give Augie a little more time, or this is where they early in the first half they had a really nice screen pass, wasn't caught. They're sending the house, and I would, if I'm them, I would do the exact same thing. They roll Augie out. That's also good.
Eichenberger's pass is incomplete. Intended for Cole Kuhn.
Good job of rolling them out. So they're going to get the ball, and for them, good situation.
So it looks like they did. That was 4th down.
Calling
but
it
it
a
looks
catch.
like they did call that an interception.
That's an advantage for us.
Advantage for us, disadvantage for Augie's stats, but that's okay.
But I'll tell you what, if you're that KML kid, you're going to try to catch it.
Absolutely.
You know, guys get paid a lot more.
The challenge on that last play, though, we had 2 guys within 5 yards of each other. I'm not sure if that was 2. I think it was Kuhn that tipped it. Schultz was just behind him. So a little bit of offness there of the timing of the routes.
Again, we're making those mistakes that we haven't made a lot of. Now, there are a lot of flags last week. Both teams had them last week. And, you know, as players, then you have to make sure, you know, what?
Sorry, folks.
This starting to.
Unfortunately, Noah Hessel and Nolan Ritchie were very excited to try and dive that nose tackle and fell into each other for offsides on defense.
You know, when you're in the film room with that one.
I think Coach Volbeck will have some fun with them.
Yeah. But he's not going to have fun at halftime. I know it's 5:35 to go in the half.
And we're up 21-0.
21-0, but
there's still mistakes.
Well, make a couple plays. That's what you got to do. Picked up maybe 4.
Nice play by Nolan Ritchie and Cole Kuhn coming from the backside to make that tackle. Sets up second. And, he made a first down on that run. 1st and 10.
27-yard line. First down, Kettle Moraine Lutheran.
So, first down. That's a big first down for Kim. I mean, they were.
Well, that's their
bashing
first
against the
first
wall.
down.
Yeah, that's also another reason why it's big. Tell you, we haven't really gotten off the ball real well in that series.
Dive to Josh Duba.
There, well played. He was down.
The ball looked like it was knocked out. The ref is saying that he is
Tyler Williams, make sure he gets no further.
He was
down.
They've had a little bit of butterfinger, so. Tell you as a coach, he may have been down, but you just don't want to see that ball coming out.
No, the ball's popped out multiple times. We've got 2 fumble recoveries. 2 other times the ball has come out. They've recovered them themselves, or it was called the dead ball play. So definitely active defensive hands by stripping, making hard contact, whatever the case may be.
So 2nd and 10, 4:27 to go. KML has 2 timeouts. Plymouth has 3. Direct snap and a shot in the backfield.
Cole Kuhn again.
Smack down in the backfield.
Shot inside the blocker. I don't think that was a reach block. I think the guy, Kuhn, just blew by him. Big play makes 3rd and 13. Loss of 3. And again, this is not an offense, and it doesn't look like it's a team that is real comfortable with long distance. This type of offense is get 3, get 4, get 5. Maybe break them like they did earlier, only.
Yeah, they want to grind it. Grind. Use their big offensive line.
They have the 6'8 guy split out a little bit.
Aiden DeMug covering number 89. Inside handoff. Great coverage. Strung him out.
They ran that play to the wide side, but they ran it into more offensive players. That means you're going to have more defensive players. So it's a big stop for the defense. 4th and 14, 3:19 to go. Panthers are going to go back. I don't see anybody back to. Oh, it's only.
There it goes.
Oh,
Yep, Aiden's coming back.
Now he's kicked it at about 30 yards. So. Jeez.
Thankfully, Aiden was able to get recovered on that punt. Wasn't able to catch it cleanly. Hustled back. Sets up the Panthers on the 31-yard line.
It changed the field more than a little bit from about the 45 to the 31. So Panthers 1st and 10. They can just get this ground game going again. They've moved the ball. Think here again. It's hard to see the numbers.
I think it's Dylan Smith in the backfield with him. Cole Kuhn set up in that slot back position.
Quick out. Schultz gets the ball. He's going to get up the middle. Breaks away a little bit. Breaks away a little bit more.
2 tackles.
And
if he gets to the corner,
race.
and this is going to be Caden Schultz for a touchdown. You got to love a little 2-yard pass that turns into a 70-yard touchdown.
Just the way you drew it up.
Correct. Caden Schultz, that's it, has led the team with 223 yards. 2nd touchdown. His other touchdown was 71 yards. He's got 4 tonight for a total of 124. Great start. Great play.
Well, with Korthel's out, Cade is he's a great defensive back, and he sort of likes to make sure that he's doing the right thing, but they need him now, and he steps up.
Yeah.
He certainly did last week, and he certainly has again tonight. So.
Well, what an advantage. Not only are you 6'3", and you can jump out. I mean, he's going to be playing Northern Michigan?
Michigan Tech.
Michigan Tech. Thank you, Scott. For basketball. So you know he can jump out of the stadium, but he also has speed. He broke 2 tackles and then did the rest of the play with his speed, and it was just a great play all around. It's a great asset to have.
He did get some football inquiries.
Sure.
You know, he did get some because he's 6'3", and he was, 7 interceptions last year. But what he is number one, he's very level-headed and very polite, and he just simply said he was not interested. So, nonetheless, Panthers going to kick off. 2:36 to go now, 28-0. Panthers will get the ball to start the second half. A reminder that you will get to see the Plymouth Panther marching band perform at halftime. They're leaving the stands right now, going to get to the other side of the field and do as what they usually do, a very, very nice job. York to kick. Nice line drive, deep, down to the 5. And well done.
Again, Cole Kuhn on the tackle.
At about the 20-yard line.
22-yard line, first down, Chargers.
So, 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 20. I think it's the 22. About the 22-yard line. Again, the Panthers have 3 timeouts left. I'm sure the coaches will watch, play, see how things go.
All right, Sky, this defense needs to continue to create pressure. Fumble again, wow. That was Parker Bush putting his helmet right between the numbers.
That's a
Caused
huge
that
play
fumble.
again. Huge play.
Aiden DeMonk on the recovery.
It wasn't a real hard hit. Kind of doubled them up a little bit, but nonetheless, like I said, they've had more than a little bit of Butterfinger. So, Smith back in at tail. 1st and 10. Ball on the KML 33. 2:25 to go. Plenty of time as the Panthers have 3 timeouts. Clock stops on the first down, incomplete pass, etc.
We'll see if they get Dylan Smith running a little more. Apologize.
So Eigenberger and Smith in the backfield. Snap.
Oh, Dylan was antsy on that one.
Gets
good hard run.
4 or 5 yards. 2nd down.
And this is a great opportunity when you're up 28-0 in the second quarter for our O-line to be able to continue to grind. Make your blocks. Let's set up some running, especially with a backup running back. Devin Miller's out for the game. Dylan Smith can come in. Cole Kuhn, Maximo Troca, all great opportunities.
Schultz
Screen
gets the
pass
ball
to
again on
Schultz
the outside,
again.
takes it up the middle, and he's going to get away. Not quite.
Shoestring tackle. Exact same play that they ran for that 70-yard touchdown.
Clock is stopped. The Panthers are at the 11-yard line.
The reality is that on that play you have twins. So you have 2 wide receivers on the left-hand side, and the corners, the defenders, are playing 8 to 10 yards off. And so you got Aiden DeMonk going to block Caden Schultz guy. He has to make a guy miss that's already 10 yards down the field. Great setup for the wide receiver.
DeMonk isolated here at the bottom of the screen. Eigenberger is going to carry it himself. He ain't going to get
tackle
anywhere.
for the backside by
There
number
was a
75.
He had
Drew Cons.
Eigenberger. He had no time at all on that. So Panthers are going to call one of those first 3 timeouts, and while they do, P.J. Campbell's at the Depot, 114 Depot Road in Plymouth, Wisconsin. P.J. Campbell's Depot is a casual dining experience and a historic train depot converted into a restaurant. Join our family and enjoy comfort food, which includes steaks, ribs, sandwiches, and German favorites. Offering something for everyone. Don't forget the Big Pretzel and Baked French Onion Soup, open Wednesday through Sunday, opening each day at 4 o'clock. Bank First, 2700 Eastern Avenue in Plymouth. Takes great pride in supporting the community. We believe by working together we can transform lives and build stronger communities for our future generations. Giving back has allowed Bank First to develop meaningful relationships with local families, businesses, and nonprofit organizations. We believe these relationships strengthen us and the communities we serve. This is just another reason why it's different at First. Bank First, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So the Panthers, second, they can get a first down. 2nd and 11 from the 11, or 2nd and 10 from the 11.
That was a good play by Josh Duba, their stud running back, be able to make that tackle. That looks like the 3rd sack for KML.
Well, right now they have issues, and that's what's happening, because they're getting, either they're just sending more people because we only have a single back, and if he's not there, he did get fake to him, but there is no time for Augie. If he can get, or you got to go to a quicker passing attack or roll them out like they did earlier. So
And
now,
they have, outside of the 2 screens to Schultz, they've had a little bit longer passing plays. I mean, Augie right now is 6 for 7. A couple of sacks rolling out here. Find time and space. Like to get that ball tucked.
Eigenberger scrambles for a few yards.
well, when the one thing though, when you roll out, you cut the field in half, so
Sure.
the receiver at the top of the screen could never come all the way
Sure,
across.
absolutely.
But that's what they basically had to do.
12 from the 14-yard line.
So we have 20 seconds left.
Timeout, Plymouth Panthers.
Panthers did call that timeout.
Again, you will get to see the Plymouth Panther marching band at halftime. Advanced Eye Care and Aesthetics, 300 East Mill Street in downtown Plymouth. At Advanced Eye Care and Aesthetics, Doctors Tim and Cheryl Ziegler and Dr. Christopher Schnelling know that success on the field, court, or gym requires total fitness, including your eyes. The staff at Advanced Eye Care takes care of eye health needs with total vision and eye health testing and evaluation treatment of eye injuries and diseases. Most insurance plans and Medicare are accepted. Advanced Eye Care and Aesthetics, leading the way in total vision wellness to help you become your best. AdvancedEyeCarePlymouth.com. So
we got 4th and 12 right now. 20 seconds left in this first half. Panthers are up 28-0. We're lining up for that 4th and 12.
So they're bringing out the 6'8" kid to try to do something to Schultz a little bit here. Little bit of a delayed blitz.
I think you're right, but you're right, Scott. They ended up taking a big old number 89 and putting him on Kane Schultz to have that size matchup. I think that's where Augie wanted to go right away. Stepped out of that, stepped up into the pocket, and then was sacked.
Well, and there was you're right. That 6'8" kid was there to kind of shadow him. He got away from him, and there was a back right behind him. So, well, that's another opportunity, and lack of a better way of putting it, wasted, because they had the ball way inside Kettle Moraine territory again.
Yes, twice inside the 20. Where we don't come away with points, and we're up 28-0. So we are nitpicking,
right?
But
somebody forgot to snap the ball on that one. When you have that many people move, somebody didn't snap the ball. Now, the Panthers will get the ball. 8 seconds left. Unless something, are they cranking it in here? Yes, they crank the clock in. They're going to let it run out. The Panthers will get the ball to start the second half, up 28-0. So you're right. We're up 28-0, and we made plenty of mistakes. If we can correct those, we'll be just fine. So Plymouth Panthers lead the Kettle Moraine Crusaders 28-0. Scott Richards, Kurt Salt, Aaron Martell. The Plymouth Panther band is coming. Chargers. Yeah, well, I changed their name.
Everybody needs to move up and fill the row. Move off.
Under the direction of our drum major, Grace Erdley, our first song's core message and imagery were directly inspired by the passage from Jack Kerouac's 1957 novel, On the Road, in which people are described as fabulous yellow Roman candles exploding like spiders across the stars. This song functions as a powerful anthem about self-empowerment, resilience, and the idea that everyone has an inner light or firework ready to burst forth. The Plymouth High School Marching Band proudly presents Katy Perry's Firework. When this song was released, people with a phone number in the U.S. became targets of prank calls, leading to the owner of this number threatening to sue the band. The tune was not originally released on an album, however its popularity grew on the radio when the stations were flooded with requests to play this song. The phenomenon of the prank calls to this number still persists to this day. Jenny, we've got your number. All together now, 8675309. reserved for this evening's halftime performance was an instant hit for the band Fall Out Boy, reaching number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100 and becoming the band's first top 10 hit on the radio song chart. Before releasing this tune, Fall Out Boy contacted the actress in which this tune is named. Ladies and gentlemen, we present Uma Thurman.
At this time, we would like to recognize the following alumni classes in attendance tonight. Salute to the class of 1965. The class of 1975. The class of 1980. And the class of 2005. Welcome back, alumni. There's still about 9 minutes of halftime and plenty of time to make your way to the Plymouth concession stand for treats, eats, and drinks at reasonable prices.
Welcome back to the second half of Plymouth Panther football, coming to you from Finke Field, where homecoming night, the Plymouth Panthers lead the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers by a score of 28-0. Aaron, what do you think?
Well, Scott, it's been a great start. Our offense of almost 300 yards of total offense, and our defense has held KML to a negative 15 yards. To be able to not have an upset take place, that's exactly what you need to do, is be dominant in offense, be dominant on defense, and now you need to close out. Even though it's been a little sloppy at times, penalties, miscues, they've done what they've needed to do to control this football game.
Good kick. Boy, we got a line of speed. Dylan Smith gets outside, breaks another tackle, gets
Nice
through.
cut. Hold on
And
to
we're
that.
going to get another out to about the 50, but it looks like another holding penalty.
Unfortunately for Sawyer Volpogel, he's holding his hands up saying, I didn't do anything, I didn't do anything. And I think he got his hand caught in the cookie jar.
Yeah.
2 flags, block in the back, but still a great run by
We're seeing
Dylan
that
Smith.
at all levels, especially on special teams. Here again, it's a stalk block. You can keep your hands inside the shoulder. You aren't going to have it doesn't say you're not going to have a problem, but you're going to that you got a great run back by Smith, and again, you get as every game gets bigger and bigger. Those are the ones that set you back a long, long ways. So instead of being at about the 50, they're going to start at their own 30.
Looked like 32-yard line. Changing out footballs. Now again, in this second half, I want to see great offensive line play. I want to see them run the ball, continue to stay creative. And they start with Cole Kuhn.
Picks up about 4. Picks up about 4.
Again, your starting offense for Plymouth Panthers for the second half is number 11, Cole Kuhn, number 12, Augie Eggenberger, number 15, Caden Schultz, number 23, Aiden DeMonk, 28, Maxima Troca, number 32, Charlie Nass, and your offensive line is 54, Zach Miller, 55, Noah Stanpole, number 65, Bronx Romanowski, number 66, Joy Anhalt, and number 79, Jacob Schaub.
So there was a lot of trouble with some pass rushes, some things that KML did on defense. We still have 28 points. Nice handoff. Kuhn breaks away up the middle, gets to the outside, and gets hauled down at about the 48. Boy, he hit that hole hard and picks up a nice first down, gets us out to about our own 48-yard line. First and 10 for the Panthers, just starting the second half, getting the ball out to the 48-yard line. Oh.
First down, Plymouth Panthers. Officials timeout.
Yoshi, our trainer, is going to scoot on over to the opposite side of the field to check on what may be a little issue with one of the
Might be an
KML
injury
players.
on KML. I do want to give a shout out to number 72, Preston Gahagan. I just noticed him on that starting offensive line. I'm not sure if he's subbing for somebody, but want to make sure that we get him noticed on our offensive line.
Well, again, you need depth this time of year, any time of year, but
Good pull, nice block.
Kuhn
Good hard
again
run.
picks up about 4 yards. Now, I think maybe they've said, we're just going to pound it a little bit.
There's
You know?
nothing wrong with that. I think you
No.
need to be able to establish that, especially with other runners. Again, Devin Miller's out for the game. He with some knee hamstring issues. They just want to be cautious. He's he is our stud. And so being able to get other guys the ball, working on that offensive line play, good blocks. This is a strong defensive line from KML, so it's a good test for our O-line.
They shot a gap again. Now, they're maybe just guessing right. But there was nothing for Troca there.
No, not at all. But again, that's Josh Duba, your
That's what
stud running back, inside linebacker,
Well,
hit the
we
gap.
talked about maybe that was a case where Troca just couldn't see anything and cut outside, but we're just going straight at him. We're moving the ball, moving the ball. So third and 10. So Bursch at the bottom of the screen.
I'd like to see a little tight end screen right here.
Oh, yeah, they brought the hulls. Nice
Good
throw.
catch by
Schultz
King.
gets it, takes it inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. That was a nice dart of a throw.
It was a dart of the throw because that's a longer slant pattern, maybe a short post if you want to call that. He's driving straight at the D-back, making a cut towards the inside of the field. Augie hit him right in step. Great play.
Well, and the Chargers brought 5 or 6 people. First and 10 at the 36. Kicks it outside to Schultz. He's looking, gets to the sideline, breaks a couple, gets inside the 20 to the 15-yard line.
So, Scott, I think something that Coach Grahn saw within this offense, knowing that Devin Miller is out, is that and Dylan Cawthorne is out, is let's get the ball to Caden, because that's his 7th catch for over 175 yards in this game alone, which is just fantastic.
So, first and 10, touching the 15-yard line. The Panthers pound one in here.
This is where I get curious as a stat guy. He's got 7 catches for 179 yards. What's the Plymouth record for a single game?
Eichenberg hangs onto it. It's going to pick up a good 5 yards. Carries it down inside the 10. We have the official stat guy.
We do.
The official Plymouth Panther stat guy up here. What a privilege and a pleasure.
It has been. It's been neat to be able to have those game time stats. Makes me look smarter than I actually am, so it's fun.
Plymouth Community TV could put a crowbar in their pocket and buy us one of these. No, it's great. It's great. And Cody does a fantastic job. So 7:42 to go. Plymouth, 2nd and 5 at just shy of the 10-yard line. I would say that's a pretty good tackle.
Yeah, Devin Smith got caught in the backfield. Excuse me, I keep on saying Devin. I apologize to his family. I apologize to Dylan. It is Dylan Smith. But when you have Devin Miller and Dylan Smith on a part-time salary, you get that screwed up every once in a while.
And I have to apologize to the Chargers, who have been the Crusaders for the entire first half. That's okay. They both start with
you get what you pay for, right?
Yeah. The aging process has set in. Eichenberg will take the snap.
Unfortunately, oh no. Okay, Augie was a little slow to get up. Might just be a stinger. Josh Duba dove into the
Be 3rd and 8.
Augie's going to take a little breather. Timeout, Plymouth. So we have a timeout on the field. We're going to regroup a little bit here.
So right now, it looks like Augie is going to the sideline. Looks like his right arm, right shoulder is hanging a little tenderly. Yoshi's going to come over and take a look at him. Take a look to see what the Panthers are going to do here on that 4th down and 8.
Well, next man up. Ethan DeMonk is at the QB right now. He's going to take it on the outside.
Gets to the inside, outside, excuse me.
I think he got it.
Looks like he might be close to a 1st down. That's pretty impressive because I think they only had 10 guys on the field. So it gives them a first down and goal on the 5 with only 10 guys on the field.
See, we fooled them by making them count. And
I counted twice, and I counted 10 both
in their
times.
confusion with the count, they go, they're sneaking somebody else.
Right,
That
absolutely.
had to be what happened. Nonetheless, I think we've got 11 out there now.
They do. So it looks like Cole is going to be calling the plays. I think they may do a combination between Cole and Aiden DeMonk. Again, Augie has stepped out. He's getting looked at by Yoshi.
And both are athletes. Every kid that's a pretty good athlete.
Cole takes that snap, runs into
take it
for a
right into the
touchdown.
end zone. Cole Kuhn right up the right side of the line and finishes the drive. 20. The Panthers touchdown with 6:09 to go in the third quarter. So, well, they finished it with certainly a few little problems.
Adversity, right? And again, we don't want to begin to speculate. Neither one of us are doctors or stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. So Augie's getting looked at right now.
Schultz to hold, nice snap. York kicks it through. The Panthers take a 35-zip lead with 6:09 to go in the third quarter.
But you come in, it's fourth and 9 to get that first down. Aiden DeMonk gets the first down, then Cole comes in, takes the direct snap, gets that touchdown, and puts us up 34-0 as they continue to look at Augie Eggenberger.
So, 6:09 to go. The Panthers are going to kick off. They should be 35.
He made the extra point, right? Or were we not paying attention?
I thought it went right through the middle.
We might not have been paying attention. So, yes, he did make the extra point. Our scoreboard is not caught up yet. So it is. Oh, he missed it? Never mind. Sorry. Okay. I guess he missed it. Apologize, folks. 34-0. Panthers about to kick off with Layden Yerk.
Good kick, kicks it down. Ooh,
Knee.
he touched
Sorry.
it. He caught it and touched down with his knee. Ouch. Ouch for KML. Great big break for the Panthers. So the Panthers will play defense with KML back to their own 6-yard line.
Jude Russell downs the ball at the
So, Scott, sometimes I have a problem
7-yard line of KML.
with being a fan and an announcer at the same time.
that
So I
looked-
feel like I'm sitting in my couch watching the game, and sometimes I have to realize I have a mic on.
Well, I think we were looking at a little at the injury situation as well. It looked like, for me, it looked like it was buried. That's what's worse. It looked like it was buried right down the middle.
Correct.
So don't take me hunting.
I guess not.
All right, so Panthers are on defense. KML has the ball, 1st and 10. They've had one first down and negative yardage. The Panther defense has to play strong. Take over again. It's a good pitch. Bursch, a nice tackle for very little gain. A yard, maybe 2.
Pitch goes to number 17. Gains a yard. Second and 9.
So 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. 5:41 to go in the third quarter. Up 34-0.
So I'm not sure who moved first, if it was the offensive line for KML or defense for the Plymouth Panthers. Looks like they're backing up, so the KML Crusaders
procedure,
backed up.
Yeah. Well, when they have a penalty, they'll be the Crusaders. When they do something well, we'll call them Chargers.
That will make it 2nd and 13.
So 2nd and 13. Well, that's both teams have made this time of year. It's either just a concentration issue because they've been going at it now for 2 full months. Nonetheless, 2nd and 13. The Panther defense has them backed up to the 3-yard line. And good play just to hold him from
Yeah,
getting.
nice play by Josh Watkins again. It looks like he gets shot out of a cannon. He just comes down that line, makes that tackle, sets up 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 with 4:50 to go now in the third quarter. Again, what a beautiful night. Beautiful, great moon shining down. This is hold them, get the ball. You will get the ball back in great shape.
Well, Scott, you and I were talking before the game. I was like, hey, where did this Josh Watkins kid come from? And he started out a little bit injured, but he has shown such great aptitude for the game, great athleticism. It's just been fun to watch him play.
3rd down, he picked up.
Again, it looks like it's going to be 4th and about 5,
Yeah,
4th and 6.
4th and 6. So they have choices. If you don't punt this one, you're not giving it away because they've done some good things, and the Panthers have been inside the 30. They've been able to hold them. Some of it was our mistakes, and some of it was good plays by KML.
Looks like they're going to line up to go for it.
Try to draw them off sides might be one of the things I would do.
We also know that Jackson Mutz is their quarterback and their punter.
There
So
we
now
go.
he's going to come back. Aiden DeMonk's going to go back to receive this punt.
Nice kick. Get a good bounce. There it is. Get us some positive yardage here, Aiden DeMont. Yeah, we dodged the old clip. Excellent job. And a good run by DeMont to bring it back about 12 to 13 yards. They will start at the KML 33-yard line. 3:19 to go, 1st and 10.
So right now, Augie is not going to be coming back. He did get carted off. We have a new quarterback coming in. Junior, number 17, Ethan Rao, will be coming in for your Plymouth Panthers. And I'm guessing we're going to see a lot of run. Maximo, Coach Marco back in the day. Maximo Troca, Aiden DeMong, Colquhoun, Sawyer Vopago, I'm sure will be getting the ball as well. Dylan Smith working in that running game.
Yoshi's having to do a lot of running right now.
Did he go back to the KML side? Yes, he did.
Now here's where your line step up, get us some holes, let these running backs do their job. Troca gets the ball, makes a nice cut. He's got a chance to go. He's on his
Good
feet.
spin move, good hard run, and
I think he made
He
it.
did call it.
Troca.
That's a great play.
You bet he did.
Nice job, Maximo.
That's what you got to do.
Great hard run.
Showed him. Well, you just ran hard. You didn't dance, just shot through the line, took it to the house.
He broke a tackle, good little spin move. Took on 2 guys at the goal line, fell forward. Nice touchdown. So again, Augie's our placeholder. Now we have Caden Schultz going to be placeholding. Doesn't hurt to have your stud wide receiver catch,
Nice
put it
snap.
down, up
Jerks kick.
and through. We saw that one.
I thought it was like that,
That
the
one
last
was
time.
good.
Nonetheless, it's good, and the Panthers are up 41-0. So again, the rule is in the second half, if you're up by 35 or more, the clock will run continuously. The ball, it's an incomplete pass, out of bounds, other than a timeout, injury, or score. Now, I goofed this up for sure a couple weeks ago. The rule also is in the third quarter, if you fall below 35-0, then they will take away the running clock.
Gotcha.
I didn't, but I talked to actually 2 officials that really, because you don't see that much. But I'm sure that's just, hey, this is the way we're going to do it. So it's 41-0. After the kickoff, the clock will run continuously. So Landon Yerk, who's been doing a nice job kicking the ball here tonight. Again, it's interesting. KML has 3 deep. You don't see too many teams do that, but that's what they want to do. That's how they do it. Again, we have had a beautiful, beautiful crowd here tonight. Our nice kick. This time catches, drops back to inside the 10. dances a little bit.
That was a delayed flag.
Mr. Martell is, I believe he's found an infraction.
Yeah, Dylan Smith got held on the way down. I didn't think they were going to call it. Then all of a sudden we see the laundry on the field. So it should be 10 yards backwards for KML.
So, 2:44 to go in the third. The clock is running. That's what the continuous clock does. Again, we had a great day. I wasn't at the. Somebody stopped to get some stuff for tonight. The parade was great. Huge crowd downtown.
Great crowd. Not bad for 88. You could definitely tell which side of the street people wanted to hang out on. It was definitely on that south side of the street where we had a little bit more shade than on the north side, but it was a beautiful time.
It's nice for you and I just to walk down. I like that. All right, 1st and 10. KML down by 41 to nothing. Boy, they.
It was a great tackle by Charlie Nass. Met the quarterback in the backfield, took him down for a gain of just 1 yard.
Well, I'll tell you what. Ethan Rao, 1-play touchdown. That's a great job at quarterback.
That's a great start.
So, 2nd and 9. Kettle Moraine back up to their own 14. Good pitch. Dylan Smith right there. Misses the tackle, forces him inside. Tackle is made. Be 3rd and a long 6.
Yeah, it was a great pursuit. Yep. Dylan didn't make the tackle, slow him down enough where Cole Kuhn finished him up from the backside. Sets up 3rd and 7.
Carter Weinhold's in at one of the cornerback spots right now. Dylan Smith, I think, is playing. I think he's playing safety. So, 3rd and 7.
That's a Cole Kuhn sighting in the backfield.
That's somebody may have missed a block there. No, Kuhn. He's done that a couple times. He just shot the gap. It's not even really a read. So it's going to be 4th and 8. Your KML, you got 2 choices here. You can just, hey, what the heck, or just try to kick it away deep. The return to punt is Parker Bursch. And he's been back there before.
Looks like they might have it go to the quarter, set up.
They might let it go.
Flip fields, go to the 4th quarter. Again, Panthers up 41-0.
That's what they're going to do. So at the end of the 4th quarter, the Plymouth Panthers have a commanding 41-0 lead over the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers. While we have a break, we get it. Buying a car can be a lot. At Van Horn, we make it simple. Shop online or in-store from over 3,000 new and used vehicles, all with transparent pricing and zero pressure. We've been part of the Plymouth community since 1966, and we're still here growing with you, because at Van Horn, we're not just selling cars. We're family-born, employee-owned. Visit vanhornauto.com and drive happy. American Senior Benefits, Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann, 1215 Eastern Avenue. If you're retiring and eligible for Medicare, turning 65, or just curious to find out if your plan is the right one for you, American Senior Benefits is there to help. Ryan Riley and Kristen Heidemann are experienced in providing personalized services to explain and guide you through the Medicare process and provide you through a free needs analysis with options available at the lowest cost for the best healthcare coverage. Call Ryan 920-207-0731 or Kristen at 920-207-8037 to set up an appointment at your home or in their office. American Senior Benefits, they're here to help. So, the clock is running, or will run once Kettle Moraine either punts it or whatever they're going to do.
The 4th quarter begins with the Chargers in possession, 4th and 8 from their own 18.
Mutz is back to punt, I should say. The snap is great. Kick is good. It's going to be rolling. Now's that's one you just let go. Just get the ball. All right, Panthers will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. I believe you'll see more people now, because now that you're in the 4th quarter, if it gets below 35, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Keeps running. Yeah, we talked about that one a lot that night. We just didn't know. So, Rowell back in at QB. Dylan Smith, that's one of the running backs. 6, Carter Weinold is coming in for the Panthers.
Derek Smith, number 16.
Yep.
Getting some guys some reps.
Next week, the Panthers will be at home again against the Kewaskum Indians. Hands the ball up to
Dylan Smith, another great run there. High snap, but Ethan Rowell was able to corral it and get the handoff in time for a gain of 5 yards.
We'll just mention our sponsors as the clock is going pretty quick here. The Paddock Club in Lake Street in Plymouth. Old World Techniques open Wednesday through Saturday, dining in the bar. Takeout available. Comfort food made with love for you and your family. Second and 5 for the Panthers.
We also have number 24 Hunter Shield out there at wide receiver.
A little bit of a high snap.
Little trickery right there. Just have a ricochet that went into Dylan Smith's hands to rush for a gain of 6 yards and a 1st down.
Well, we take however we can. Miller and Belt Incorporated, Hillendale Road. Invite you to stop in and check out their complete line of steel products. Keep in mind, they service everything they sell. So the Panthers are in charge of territory again at the KML 48-yard line. Beautiful night, basically no breeze all night. We'll pay for this.
Absolutely.
No doubt in my mind. Raul's going to keep it. He's going to keep it again and pick up a yard.
It's a good thing that Ethan is 6'3", because every single snap has gone high where he has had to go up and get it. Great job corralling it and driving forward for 2 yards.
Here again, we've seen people at a lot higher levels than this struggle with that shotgun snap. Amazing, at one time the shotgun was, ooh. But of course, I'm old enough to remember back in the 60s when, wow, what is that they're doing? Now it's just commonplace. So, 2nd and 8. That one was even higher. Nice.
It's working out. That's twice where he's basically tipped it into Dylan Smith's hands to catch it.
Nonetheless, they picked up at least
Sets
5
us up
yards.
3rd and 3.
Plymouth Furniture, Eastern Avenue Furniture for every room in your house. Check out their clearance center in the back, including appliances.
We also have number 6 Cutter Weinhold out at wide receiver. Want to make sure we get some of these backups some airtime as well. We'll do what we can. Good handoff, good hard run by Dylan Smith to get that 1st down.
Gets it. 20/20 Visions carries a great selection of eyewear for the entire family. Bring in a current prescription or get your glasses ordered. Meyer Motors, voted best in Sheboygan County. New car, auto repairs, tire center, car wash. They've done it all. 1st down, good drive for the Panthers.
Also number 8, Jackson Gelser out. Gets the handoff. Good hard run.
It was a good defensive play from the offside left side defensive tackle. Just hustled behind the play. The Waldo State Bank, local independent like you. Check them out in beautiful Waldo, Wisconsin. So 2nd and 6. Hey, they're picking up some nice pieces of yardage.
They are, because they also have a backup lineman, number 57, Hunter Struve, number 78, Nick Nelson.
Well, that one he couldn't get. Gelser. He would have had to been about 6'8" to get that one.
Loss on the play. It'll be 3rd and 17.
Well, they were playing with fire for a number of the snaps, and unfortunately that one a little too high. All right.
3rd and 17 here. 6 minutes left on a running clock. Panthers are up 41-0.
Ethan Rouse scrambles for a gain. Near the original line of scrimmage.
They're going to punt it. No sense in making any foolish mistakes on this one, so Schultz will come in, Caden Schultz will come in to punt the ball, and when you do this, you use your same punt team all the time. Sometimes you may have to remind somebody.
Right.
Now you start counting. They have nobody deep.
They do like to have this rolling punt. And I doubt that Caden's going to run with it, but you never know. That's why little pooch, perfect punt. Oh, he's sliding in the end zone. We're going to get it on the 1 or on the 20.
On the
They're
one.
going to get it on the half-yard line.
Parker Burge with another big play.
Shocking. Cole Kuhn there to recover it. Great play.
So, Plymouth Glass, 402 East Main Street for all your glass, doors, storefronts, windows, doors, tables. They take care of all your glass needs. So, KML is back. The Chargers are back again on the 1 yard line. Okay, so 1st and 10. Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers. Looking deep. Nice. Oh, it knocked it away.
Good
Nice.
play there by number 4, Caleb Feldman, staying in position.
And knocked it away. BJ Campbell's at the depot. Casual dining experience and a historic train depot. Open Wednesday through Sunday, 4 o'clock. Great place to eat. Great supporters of Plymouth Community TV. Bank First on Eastern Avenue believes in building relationships, creating a better banking experience for all our customers. Check them out at Bank First. It's different.
We'll try and get some of the defensive players. Looks like number 24, Hunter Shield.
That was actually a pretty well-run play. Good.
26, Corey Stark on the tackle.
So a gain of about 8, maybe a little bit more. 3rd and 2 for KML. 3:46 to go.
So we have 51, Griffin Allen on the field. Number 78, Nick Nelson on the field. Again, 16, Derek Smith.
Nice. I tell you, I believe the defender.
Yeah, Carter Weinhold did a great job of breaking that up.
I think he did. That was a good throw. That was a great throw.
He's kind of hoping it was going to get tipped up for number 24 safety Hunter Shield on that.
4th and 2, and here again, if I'm KML,
what do you have to lose, right?
You got nothing to lose. If you pick it up, you get the play offense for a few more plays. And
snapped it, fumbled, does not matter.
So, the Panthers will take over.
The Panthers will take over on downs. At the KML 7-yard
Looks like we're on the 7-yard going in. Again, we have 2 minutes and 14 seconds left of the game. We're on a running clock. Panthers are up 41-0. Ethan Rao is in at quarterback at number 17.
And they moved the ball. They had an unfortunate long snap. Rao got to run with it a little bit, couldn't pick up the first down. I think you're going to look at some knees on this one.
Yeah.
They take the knee.
So, Scott, we got Kewaskum coming up next week. After that, we have Beaver Dam and the playoffs start. There are definitely some concerns injury-wise. See what's going to happen with Augie. Went down with a shoulder injury. We don't want to speculate on anything. Devin Miller nursing a knee injury. Dylan Korthals was out tonight. So it'll be interesting to see how Plymouth is going to respond to some of these challenges with injuries and who can step up. Tonight was a good win, a necessary win. It wasn't a trap game for them at all. Showed great discipline, but it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward.
Well, and you were the superior team, no question about it. Second down, Raul takes another knee, gets it under a minute. Superior team made a number of mistakes that down the road you want to clean up, and that's what practices are for. You look at the film, here's what you didn't do correctly. You don't have to ream them out, you just have to teach them. So Panthers are going to go home happy. The crowd is happy. The kids, we had a really nice turnout, nice crowd. We always get that on homecoming. The parade was great. And that will be it. That will be it. As the Panthers are going to go away victorious, they go to 7-0. 7-0.
The final score of tonight's East Central Football
Well, for Scott Richards, Kurt Zulp, Aaron Martell, and all the people that helped to do these broadcasts, we thank you very much for a great homecoming night. Hope to see you next week when we host the Kewaskum Indians. Thank you and good night.
Hospitality of Plymouth High School at Werner Finke Field. Please take